Hi, I'm Mark Richard Adams, Post-Production Specialist. Come learn with me on UniPro. Another really important tip is, depending on what application you're in, and let's say that we're in Resolve, you need to make sure that you've set your Resolve project up correctly. And again, this sort of goes back to what I talked about previously in acquisition. What are you shooting? If you are shooting HD Progressive 25, you need to make sure that your sequence in Resolve is HD Progressive and 25 frames per second. Resolve needs to be told. It needs to be told what you're up to and what you want to do. Because there can be so many mistakes when you start a production, you start a project, or you start grading, and your HD media is sitting in a 4K timeline, or a 25 frames per second offline project is suddenly then twisted and turned into 2997. And you have massive, massive problems, huge problems when knitting the vision and the audio back together again. It's really important to be absolutely critically clear that whatever has come from the offline, if it is HD, if it is 25 frames, and if it's progressive, goes into your project correctly. Now, some of that will come across in the XML, the translation file that comes from, let's say, Premiere. Some of it will come across in the AF, the advanced authoring format, which will come across from Avid Media Composer. But ultimately, make sure that you check your project in Resolve first and foremost before you even touch that timeline.